So the shadow self behavior is chasing perfect and feeling never good enough. Examples of this behavior are overworking to avoid mistakes, feeling anxious when things aren't done right, being overly self-critical or hard on yourself, and procrastinating because you fear doing it imperfectly. How does that sound?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Okay, cool.
Especially now, around this time of year. Yeah.
Okay, so how to turn this into a superpower? Perfectionism usually means you have high standards, strong focus, and a genuine desire to do things well. When you learn to let progress matter more than perfection, this shadow becomes mastery, excellence, and consistent growth. And you do this by setting good enough for now milestones. Instead of having this course that has to have everything perfect, there's got to be like, all right, once I hit this point, done. It's good enough. You also set this by allowing imperfect first drafts to exist. You also do this by celebrating small wins to build momentum. So not the big bang stuff, the stuff in between. And you can also do this by viewing mistakes as feedback, not failure. So this transforms perfectionism into the superpower of precision, mastery, and excellence without burnout. How does that sound?
Beautiful.
Yeah?
I'll take that advice on. Yeah. I should have done that when I was doing my art business. Something that took me an hour took me 5 hours because I was stuck in the detail.
I tell you,
for the other 4 hours.
I'm the same. And it's funny too. Like the more you learn about this stuff, the more you know you should do something. It's almost like, what's that saying? Like a plumber's pipes are always leaking. That kind of thing, where you know what to do, especially when it comes to yourself.
Yeah.
And it's like, I should be thinking this way or doing that. And I know it, I can recognize it. But then the other part of your shadow self is like, let's just do something else.
And it's the crazy thing is you'd give that advice to someone
else,
but you don't take it on yourself.
I know. It's that's probably the one thing that that surprised me a lot, is that I know what to do in most cases. And I'm not saying that as a boast or anything, but I know enough about myself to know that I should be doing this or I should stop doing that. And more often than not, it's like, no. But if someone tells me to do it, yeah, I better do it.
But see, that comes from self-awareness, right?
Yeah.
You've done a lot of work on that, and so have I. And I think, that's the core of the message, is really to have that self-awareness too, because you won't know about your shadow unless you say yes to that self-awareness.
Yeah. Well, that's the start. That's pretty much it. That's awareness and self-awareness is probably the most important thing, because once you have that, or once you are aware of that, aware of awareness, it's such a weird thing. But once you're aware of that, then everything becomes a little bit more clear.